So you wanted to integrate custom forms inside the Shopify. I'm going to be showing you how to get started totally for free in a very easy way. So the very first thing you want to take in mind is that first of all, I'm going to leave, of course, the link down below in the description so we can all get started totally for free. Now that we focus here inside the very first part of your actual store, what I wanted to do is to focus into the navigation bar or directly here into the dashboard. So here what you wanted to do is to choose a form builder application. So first head to the Shopify App Store. The focus here into the left part says add applications. Here I'm going to scroll all the way down and focus into Shopify App Store. So the popular options including Form Builder, the Power Form Builder, and the whole Apps Form Builder can help you to having popular options that suit the actual need of builder. Once you choose the application that best suits for you, what you want to do to hit now into install. Once I make the actual quick installation of my application, what I wanted to do is to install the Form Builder application. Now we wanted to follow the prompts in the Shopify App Store and go directly into the dashboard inside the actual builder. So as you can see, we are now inside the Power Form Builder. So what you can see here into the right part is how it actually looks, the edit mode of my custom form. So I have now the email address, the pick your favorite, tell us about yourself, pick your favorite option A, B, and C, and we have the submit button. So what I can do is to generate something totally different, for example, like a contact form, and here I can start totally from scratch. So what I wanted to do is to choose, for example, let's say this template, and as you can see, it actually looks really great, a 10% discount. So let's say, for example, here that I go for this gear section, and I go for gain your 10% discount. I have now the title. This is the part what you wanted to customize the form fields and the design. So here, what I'm going to be doing here is do exactly the same thing. In this case, since I wanted to incentivize people to get a 10% discount, they wanted to grow and listen to the suggestions and thoughts. What I wanted to do is to add a new element. For example, here I'm going to add a new text box. Now inside this new text box, let's say I'm going to go for what do you think? Or maybe are you here to only purchase footwear? Make required field. I can limit characters if I wanted to, but I hit now into done. I'm going to add a new element, and in this side of this new element, what I wanted to do is to add a multiple choice. Now this multiple choice here, let's say the label, it's say, what do you think about our dashboard? And I have choice name number A, V, and C. So now what I can do is to have the alignment of the vertical or horizontal. So that's totally optional once again, if this is a half width or it is not. So in this case, I'm going to hit now into done. As you can see, it actually looks really great. What I can do if I wanted to change to something about how it actually looks, the head, the image, the button, the page, I can just change the element here into the form settings. So now I'm going to add a new element here. And lastly, this new element should be once again a new multiple choice, but in this case, multiple checkboxes. And lastly, what I'm going to be doing here is to edit my actual element of my button. In this case, let's go for submit. And here's my full width, and the material can be changed from this into this into this. So as you can see, it actually looks really great. So lastly, I'm going to hit now into done. Now this is the part what you wanted to focus on into publishing. So what I wanted to do is to save the changes in order to style this directly into Shopify. So here what I wanted to do is to make the installation options. In this case, where we wanted to style the form builder. I'm just going to be showing you where you wanted to style all of this. So what I wanted to do is to just leave this as it is, go into my online store and go into pages. And here into pages, let's say that I'm going to be adding a new page, and let's say earned your 10% discount. And I go for save. Now, what I want to be doing here is to add this page inside the navigation menu. So inside the main menu, I'm going to add a new menu item, and let's say earn with us. And the search of the page of linked should be the page that we've just created. And I go for add. There we go. It actually looks really great. Now I can go back directly into the application of the Power Contact form. So make sure that you have just saved the changes before we go back. What I can do is to install this directly inside an actual page. I need to install this into the Shopify theme editor. So this one should be sending me directly into the editor of Shopify. So usually this might be enabled automatically, but you wanted to make sure that this application has not been enabled inside the header. So you're going to hit now into got it. And as you can see, it's going to be asking us to add an IP to add the block setting and into save. So here what I want to be doing here is to paste the code that was generated for me. So I can go back directly here into the application that we actually chose, and I paste it here. And automatically here it's going to be print my 10% discount. So what I can do is to do exactly the same thing to add this directly into my pages. And here, as you can see, add your 10% discount. So I can add this new section and the power contact form. So I select it and I paste my application ID there. So now I have this new pages where people can just click in here and start by submitting the actual form directly in there. I'm going to hit now into save. And of course, making 3 dots and go for view just to make sure our actual application is working. There you go. As you can see, it's how we can actually test the form. Before making any form live, of course, you wanted to focus and to ensure that it works correctly and captures the information you need. So submit the test entries and verify that you received a notification as expected. And what you can do is to monitor all those elements directly here into your context, the account, the forms, and that will be actually it. You might be receiving notifications as expected when you're getting started by adding contact forms. So after launching your form monitor, you're going to regularly to track the customer inquiries, the feedback, or the service responses. And there you have it, guys. You have successfully learned how to integrate custom forms to the Shopify application store. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you find this tutorial helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Stay tuned for more valuable tutorials from online medium. Until next time.